everyone, my name's M-Star and welcome to another M-Star gaming tutorial. This time we are on Final Fantasy XIV, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a character on Final Fantasy. So Final Fantasy Online is an MMO, and the reason why I'm doing this tutorial is I've got a lot of people that follow my channel and they were asking me about the different classes and the character selections you can have. Okay, so before I go any further with the tutorial, I play on the PlayStation 4 console, and a special thanks to Drax, Dio, and my good friend Helldog for introducing me to this game. I highly recommend you play the trial. It is free to download on the PlayStation 4, and after the trial I played it for about a week and then I bought it. It's currently on special in Australia. I paid $60 for the full game, all the DLCs, up to the new DLC being released in November later this year. So the first race I'm going to go with is the Hoyo. So this is a male, and I'm just going to do a full 360. So in this character creation menu, you can also change your environment. So if you're on the console, you just press R2. You can change your background while you're going through your different, cycling through your different characters. So this is a pretty cool feature, I noticed. Okay. Alright, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to do it 360. Alright. So if you want to play a human. Okay, and then that's a female. Okay, so that's what a female will look like. This is a Elizen, so we'll just do a full... Okay, and then that's a male. This is a Lalafell. So if you ever wondered what the Santa's Little Helpers did on the off season of Christmas, they're in Final Fantasy killing monsters and doing trials and dungeons. So that's a male, and that's a female. Okay. A my quartet. Okay, so this is a male. So if you've got a thing for felines, then you can play like a feline type character. So that's what a male would look like. And that's a female. Okay. So that's a female Ruggeden. And that's a male. Looks like the Incredible Hulk. Okay, this is a male Aura. Also has a tail. If you want to play that type of character, it's personal preference. And then that's a female. Okay, so before I go any further, so I actually did the trial. So these next two characters aren't available in the trial. You actually have to purchase the full game, and then you can play this character here. Now I do have one of these characters, Hearthgar. Alright, and it's only available as a male. And then there's a Viera, it's a female. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so for the purpose of the tutorial, I am going to create a character. So you can have up to 40 character slots when you buy the game. Okay, 40 character slots, and you can have them on various different servers. So I'm probably going to I'll make one of these characters because I haven't played this one before. Confirm. Okay, and then there's two variants. So you got the Wildwood. So just do a quick 360, and then you got the Duskrite. It looks pretty sinister. I'll go with that one. Okay, then you can adjust their height. So you can make them a midget, or you can make them tall. Confirm. Then you can change your skin color. Okay, and then you can change the hairstyle. Going with a bit of a Dragon Ball Z look there. Okay, now we can change the hair color. That's definitely Dragon Ball Z, that. Okay. Okay, confirm. You can change its jaw size. That's up to 4 different types. You can preview them. Okay, if you're not happy with it. You can change your camera angle. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at default. Okay, now we're up to the eye color. So I might give him purple eyes. Eyebrows. 6 different nose types. Okay, if you're not happy with it, you just scroll through. Okay, you got different mouth. That'll do. Now you got the lip color. Okay, ear shapes. So if you got OCD, you know, this is pretty important for someone with OCD. You know, try and get it right the first time. Okay. Probably be here a while. Okay, so I don't want any facial features. You can put tattoos on them. Okay. Now we got face paint. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so that's a face paint color. I'm not going to worry about that. Then you got the final one that'll ask you is the different voice types. Okay, that'll do. And then just go down to the bottom to confirm it. And that's it for your character creation. Save the parent data. Okay, so I talked about 40 character slots. So if you go all the way down, there's 40 characters you can create in this game per account. Okay, so I'm just going to create a new slot. You can put comments in there if you wanted to. Data is now saved. This is just a calendar. Like I don't really worry about this. Like just whatever. And these don't really matter either. But I will go through them. So this is a Halo. Okay. This one is a Menfina. This is a Thaliac. Nomia. Lamilean. Oshkon. Baragot. Arelga. Azima. Nauthal. Nopthika. And Elthiac. So wisdom, knowledge, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so this is the different classes that you can play on Final Fantasy 14. So you got the Gladiator. So if you want to play like a tank, this would be the class you could play. You got the Pugilist. You got the Marauder. So Marauder is also a tank. Lancer, DPS. Archer is more of a DPS. And Pugilist is a DPS. I'm going to go through the Disciples of Magic. So you got the Conjurer, the Thaumaturge, and then you got the Arcanist. Okay, Arcanist is more of a healer. For the purpose of the tutorial, I might just go a Magicka character, and I might just go a Thaumaturge, okay? Okay, so here's another thing about the servers. So you can, I'm on the Primal server. I play in the North American. So what I can do, all my friends play in the Lamia North American server. So I'm going to try and get in there before I can. Yep. Now, if you can't select a server, this is just a heads up. That's because it's full. So you need to wait until it's a bit more quiet. So I'm going to quickly go into Lamia because that's where all my friends are. And then that'll be the server I will spawn into. But there's Famfrit, North American, Lamia, Hyperion, Excalibur. I got a couple of characters in there because I couldn't get into Lamia. And then you got Ultras and you got Behemoth. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go into Lamia before I get locked out. Okay, now you got this is where you pick your name. So and then you can just begin a new game with your new character you just created. Now, if you play this for the first time, another thing, just to give you a heads up, it'll make you go through the tutorial, like you can't really skip the cutscenes. So when you make an alternate character, you can skip through all that jazz. So here it is. So I'm going to skip the cutscene for the purpose of the tutorial. And here we are. It just spawned me into the starting location on the Lamia server. Yep, so I'm not using a mouse and keyboard because you can't play it on PC. I'm on the controller. And no, I don't. And that's it. You just start your quest and start your adventure on Final Fantasy XIV. So that's it for the tutorial. My name's M-Star from M-Star Gaming. If you're looking at playing Final Fantasy XIV and not quite sure on the character creation, hopefully you found this tutorial helpful. And please consider hitting a like and subscribe to help support my channel. And I'll see you on the next tutorial. Thank you and goodbye.